Well, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Red Wings get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And that's knocked away. The Blues will play it in their own end. From off the wall and onto a stick. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves into the slot. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Oh, and just gets a piece of it.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here they come on the rush. Centering feed, and that's intercepted. Takes the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. And that's off a stick. Loses the coverage there. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Blues will play it against the wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Passed up ahead. Here they come up along the wing. Quick feed to Parayko. Stops him cold. Taken along the wall by Krug. The Blues play it along the blue line. Picked off by Edvinsson. Schen's got it in the corner. Tremendous stop by Talbot. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it on another gear. They have done that here. Intercepted at center by Parayko. Driving right to the front. Scores! And they're singing the Blues tonight in St. Louis. St. Louis has jumped out to a 1-0 lead as we approach the midway mark of period number 1.
Well, I really feel like they've set the pace throughout this game so far, James, and they get the opening goal midway through the period. It's about settling in. It's being about a wave, utilizing all of their lines, and they've created a ton of energy. It's just a matter of time before they get the next one.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Here's a short pass to Petrie. And he hangs on to the puck. Sends a pass over. The Red Wings working around near the back end. And that somehow stayed out of the net. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
St. Louis is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
Moves it quickly over to Gustafsson. Takes their pass back at the point. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Taken by Torpchenko. Can't hang on after that hit. The Red Wings have it now. Now a quick pass to Edvinsson. Takes the shot. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Late goings of this period. The Blues lead it 1-0. The Red Wings win the faceoff. Moves it to Tarasenko. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Slides the puck down low. Feeds it over. Quick pass to Sherratt. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Shuts it down. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Quick feed to Kyrou. They've got the defense outnumbered. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame, and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission, and then they can reset.
The Red Wings win the defensive zone faceoff. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Pass out front. He scores! What a play! St. Louis has gone up by 2 here in the late stages of the first. They have been the better team, and the scoreboard is reflective of this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, no question about it, James. They dominated their first 20 minutes, and coaches love to see this because they always want a strong start, and that's exactly what their team showed. They were urgent.
So they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Period number 2 underway here. It's been an absolute mismatch through the first 20 minutes. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Red Wings' performance was abysmal in that opening 20 minutes, James. They didn't do anything right. It looked like a lack of preparation. And often that isn't just the coaches. That's the mindset of the players going in. I'm not sure what it was, but they're going to have to change it in the second period. This one was embarrassing.
Here's a short pass to Broberg. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save.
Binnington's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And it's a quick pass to Cobb. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Odd man rush. Passes it in front. And that doesn't connect. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. And he slides it quickly to Cobb. And that's a great heads-up play by Cairo. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Berggren. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Blues are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Puck grab by Edvinsson. Dishes it off. And that's off a stick. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Angles it over to Joseph. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Edvinsson. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Shot! Put it on the post!
The Blues have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they always want to put it in, and this one just wires off the frame.
Leddy's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And sends it just out of reach. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Edvinsson's going to play it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Petrie. From one end of the blue line to the other. Near the point. And now he passes up to Petrie. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's blocked in traffic. Slips by the check. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Knocked off the puck.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James, just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Handles the pass. Cuts to the paint. Great poke check on the reach. Tries to feed it over to Holloway. The Blues take it from the side. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Strong defensive effort. Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Rocks him. Moves it to Comfort. Feeds it over to Rasmussen. Breakaway, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Tonight on a penalty shot.
I think he's done his research, getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly. Larkin's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Back to the blue line. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Faksa. Oh, and that doesn't go well. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Red Wings are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because through the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
Slides it across to Raymond. The Red Wings played along the wing. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. On the attack along the boards. The Red Wings have the puck in the corner. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Carries it on the one-timer. Scooped up along the wall by Sider. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Lots of time left in this period, and the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. Cops won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Moves close to the point. Works the puck across the line. Quick pass to Kopp. Detroit's at the back end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And that's just out of reach. Picked up along the wall by Kopp. And now he tries to get it across to the Brinket. Can't keep a hold of it. The Blues have it now. And he takes the pass. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Puck scooped up by Holloway. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Now a quick pass to Kyrou. Cuts inside. Oh, that's a huge stop by Talbot.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves it on over to Bolduc. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Picked away by Smith. to Sider. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, monstrous hit in the corner there. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. The Blues have it against the wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
St. Louis has been so impressive tonight, James. They've been shutting down the middle of the ice, intercepting pucks, and a reason why they get going north, and they're generating opportunities.
Passes it over.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Quick feed to Kane. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kane. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late going of the frame, the Blues have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone.
St. Louis has been incredible with respect to their defensive posture. They've allowed their goaltender to see everything. They've layered when necessary. They've been good with and without the puck. Now they just have to finish, a race to the finish line and protect the shutout.
And he slides it quickly to Tarasenko. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance! Nice save from point-blank range.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Grabbed along the boards by Walker. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. St. Louis gains control of the puck. And that's offside, stopping the play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Tries to get it over to Holloway. Tiptoes around the poke check. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Slides it back to the blue line. Right in front with the shot. Shuts him down. He scores! Shades of NHL 94, baby! St. Louis is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in. And they lead big time here in this third. Pass to Holloway. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Fairburn sliding the puck behind the net. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home. St. Louis is trying to maintain this lead late in the third period. The Red Wings win it. Takes it at center. Fires it on net. Tying seconds and he makes the save. And there's the final horn, bringing this one to an end. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
A great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well, and in particular...
nation sing it tonight. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Flames are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And he gives it over to Huberdeau. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. The Blues take it across the blue line. He's got a step. Oh, puts it off the iron.
Well, and the tender is challenging there. James thought he could have deked, but he elects for the shot. And wow, he just wires it off the post.
Feeds it on over to Broberg. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Looks to set up at the point now. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Goes right to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Binnington's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are. And this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Moves it around along the half wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Pushes it across to Anderson. Big time play right there. Big time stop there. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Holloway. Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
The Blues gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck up to Kyrou. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. It looks like a trip. And let's see what the call is. The Flames are getting 2 minutes for tripping. St. Louis gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Puck picked up by Frost. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Sundqvist got the puck. From against the wall, it's centered out. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Lumberg. Here's the chance in front. And that's stopped. Centering feed. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Moves the puck to Sundqvist. To the low slot. Calgary's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here's a short pass to Frost. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Lays the body. Shot! Oh, what a stop! Taken along the wall by Neighbors. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Fax's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Toropchenko's carrying it ahead. In close! They score! And just like that, we are tied!
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who is only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty.
And they win that neutral zone draw. And now he moves it to Toropchenko. Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he takes the feed. Knocks the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Calgary's got control of the puck. From center, they get into the attacking area. Slides it across. Slides the puck over.
Walker's penalty is almost expired.
Calgary's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
That's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Oh, wow! Stops again! They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. There's a hit on the play. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. They've got numbers. Oh, look at the pass. What a steal in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Coronado. Great reach with the poke check by Fowler. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Fowler. Stopped by the goaltender. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Feeds it over. Denies it in front. Scooped up along the wall by Kadri. Moves it to Anderson. And he gets in front of that. Letty stick handling in his own zone. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Kadri.
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Sharon Kovac has won the draw at center. And he dodges the poke check there. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Sundqvist won the draw here in the open ice. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Blues need to make better decisions with the puck if they want to get back into this game. I mean, they're trailing just because they haven't been able to manage it.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Flames are looking to build on this one-goal lead. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
And now he moves it quickly to Thomas. Gets it over to Folk. Tosses it to Thomas. With some open space at center. Nice pass back. He got all of that hit. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Cruz crossed the line and gained the zone. Taken by Thomas. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the wall by Parayko. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Grips it on net. Oh, brings it off the crossbar. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Flames have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. St. Louis takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Trying to get back on the attack now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Flames have it now. Now a quick pass to Weegar. And that's intercepted by Carew. That's turned away with the pad by Wolf. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here we go, one-man rush. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Denies him again. Moves it to the middle. Puts it on the post. Handles the pass from his goalie. Slides it over to Carew. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Quick pass to Coronado. Here's an odd-man rush. Let's move to the middle. Moves it again. And he denies that great opportunity there. Schen's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get
They'll play some 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Calgary's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
10 seconds on the clock.
Poked away at center by Paul. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. And they continue to apply pressure here. Calgary's got it along the wall. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Now that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Unleashes a cannon! Wolf's gonna hang on for a whistle. Late goings of this period. It's 2-1. Wins possession right off the draw. With possession along the wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And that's blocked from someone in front. Puck grab by Pahal. Up along the wing. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Taken by Fowler. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
St. Louis is really struggling here, James, and showing a ton of frustration. They've gotten their chances. They just haven't been able to execute. A little too fine with their shot selection. And guess what? They've run it off the post a number of times.
The Flames will play from the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Coleman. All alone! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You've got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Sends the pass over. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Tremendous stick save by Bennington. Puck scooped up by Kadri. And that's deflected off someone in front.
Bilberg's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Back at the point, he set it up. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Jabs the puck away. The Flames are on the attack. To his teammate. Here he scores! What a goal! The Flames have gone up by 2 now here in the third, and boy, do they look good.
Well, that's sending a message right to start the third period, isn't it, James? Listen, you're dictating the pace in all different areas of the ice. You come out in the third, you get another one. That's a great way to start third.
That knocks him off the puck. St. Louis plays him along the wing. He's got a little jump. He's clear. Can't get that one to go.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
The one-time rocket, and that goes off a player.
Zari's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Boom! All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And the save! The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. No It's a bone crusher.
Cutting to the slot.
Wow.
Scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender. After that went off someone in front. Calgary's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Cuts to the front. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. And now it's taken by Joseph. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Takes the shot. There he is from the slot. And that's blocked. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Passes over to Sundqvist. And he slides it quickly to Pahal. And he takes the dish. Grabbed along the board by Mantha. And that's taken by the defense. Quick feed to Anderson. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Big time stop. Sends it over to Walker. Avoids the poke check. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. Handles it along the blue line. Here's a short pass to Ball. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Slides it on over to Bushnevich. They've got some momentum here. Dishes it off. And that caroms right off the mask.
Wolf's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the
Save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Calgary's got it in their own zone. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Moves it quickly over to Farabee.
The Flames are getting a lot of momentum from their third line tonight, and this is kind of unexpected, but man, is it a nice luxury when they contribute. Shows their depth scoring, and every team needs a strong third line.
St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Flames going to work on offense. And he had the answer on that one. That's broken up in the neutral zone.
The Flames are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Picked off on the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Calgary's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. The Flames take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Nice feed from the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. It is all over. Well, they seem to be dominated in the possession department, and yet they clearly maximize their opportunities to come away with the win tonight, Cheryl.
And sometimes that's what the game is about, right, James? You have to find a way to cash in on your opportunities. They did it tonight, and that's why they get the victory.
these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Red Wings win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Handles the puck at the point. Forces the turnover. And somehow he hangs on. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Calgary's won the faceoff at center. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Kadri. Tarasenko's picking up steam. Along the half wall with the puck. A howitzer scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now!
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. Well, two things need to happen to execute a one-timer perfectly. You have to have the pass, and you have to have the time. You can't be over-anxious. That's the first thing. And second thing, you can't over-rotate. He's perfect with both, and he finds the back of the net.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Detroit's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Moves it to Hall. Takes the feed at the point. Too many bodies in the way. The Red Wings have it behind the net. Slides it over with pace to Coronado. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Chance in front! They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. The Flames are going to serve 2 for tripping here. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Taken along the wall by Backlund. And it's a quick pass to Anderson. The Flames have possession shorthanded. Backlund's got it along the wing. Centering pass! He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Calgary's taken a 1-goal lead here in this opening stance, and how does this now change the complexity?
Well, I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Jostling for the puck as it loses control. Takes the feed at the back end. Saucer pass. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work.
Ball's almost out of the box.
The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. And I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Good use of the body on the play. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Sari's moving the puck through his own zone. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Goaltender's at the bench with a delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Poked away by Edmondson. Hospital's got it against the boards. Here's the official call. The Red Wings have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And that's poked away And that's intercepted by Hall.
The Red Wings have been picked
Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
Calgary's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net. And they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Great pass from off the right side. And that's poked away by Sider. Oh, textbook. Hip check. He got all of that one. Passes it over. Broken up by Weegar. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Red Wings will play it against the boards. Watson's got it deep in the offensive end. Here in the late going of the frame, the Flames have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, what a save! Quick feed down low. Oh, another great save right there. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Kadri. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Slides it across. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Puck picked up by Huberdeau. And now it's grabbed by Coleman. Quick pass to Huberdeau. And there's the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Calgary's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. Detroit's through center and now in the offensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Takes the feed. Shakes off the coverage. Tiptoes around the poke check. Lets it go. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Calgary's got a majority of the shots in this high-scoring affair, James. I mean, they're getting offense from almost everywhere in their lineup.
Puck grab by Sider. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Detroit's got the puck. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Taken by Sider. And he slides it quickly to Tarasenko. Tries to the sweet spot. Oh, it's another save on the play. He looks deep to Coronado. From the neutral zone now. Here's the pass. Brings it off the crossbar. Sends it down low. Chase in front. Picked off in front. Handles the puck. Here's a chance. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. From the top of the offensive zone here. Heads to the back of the net. Still keeps a hold of the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Edvinson's got it in the defensive end. Detroit's on the attack. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, he got all of that off the post.
Detroit's game has been pretty good tonight, James, in particular in the offensive zone where they're generating a ton of offensive opportunities. But they have to find a way to put it in the back of the net and not off the post, especially when you're trailing.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Detroit's on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. Picked up along the boards by Rasmussen. And he sidesteps the check there. chase in front. Scores! And the Red Wings ignite the flames here. The Red Wings counter-strike here in the second, and Cheryl, they've got some life in them.
Yeah, they've created some momentum for themselves, and that's because they just stuck with the game plan. They've held possession, and they're rewarded for it.
And a stiff break setup. The Flames have it against the wall. Quick feed to Anderson. Slides the puck to Lomberg. Comfers tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Calgary's got it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Kadri. Quick shot, and not much on that one. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Moves it, it's a 2-on-1. What a sacrifice there to block that shot. Moves it quickly over to Weegar. From the place 99 made famous. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack.
Mantha's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Calgary's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And that's knocked away by Therapy. Oh, look at this. They've got numbers. Puck scooped up by Mantha. Big save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Moves it to Smith. Avoids the poke check. And a great save. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Hospital's got it in the offensive zone. And he maintains the score! My goodness, what a shot of the one-timer! Calgary's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's shown on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
The Flames have it in the offensive end. Fantastic save! Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Let's see what the officials are calling.
There's going to be a 2-minute hooking call on the play, and coaches hate this because it is a lazy play. You're not moving your feet, so you reach out with your stick.
Compher's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Great poke by Frost. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck picked up by Kadri. The Flames have it now. Scoops up the puck. Gets in the lane with the body. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. The Flames win the draw to start the period, and their power play continues. And that one's stopped. And that's a smart heads-up play by Edvinsson. Moves the puck. Hammers the shot. Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. The Red Wings get their man back out of the box.
Although they're still trailing, this game is now within reach with that effective kill. That gives life to the entire bench.
Here they are on the attack. Oh, look at the pass. They score! And just like that, they're back within one.
Oh, the temperature can change within the game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated.
Larkin's won the draw at center. The Red Wings played along the boards. Quick pass to Gustafsson. Trying to loose. Oh, but just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Calgary's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. There's another stop.
Did a great job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
Receives the pass. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Pokes it away, great hand high. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And he takes the feed. Grabbed in the open ice by Sherratt. Feeds it over. Scooped up along the wall by Rasmussen. And he puts that one aside with ease. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Flames' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Picked up along the wall by Huberdeau. Slides it across. And not much on that one. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. And now he moves it quickly to Weegar. Looks to get the puck over to Frost. Gaining momentum up along the side. All alone! Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game, they've been chasing it, but now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Takes it and looks ahead. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Puck. Dishes it to DeBrincat. Here we go, odd-man rush. And that's poked away. And now it's grabbed by Pahal. Feeds it over on the rush. Grabbed along the board by Miromenov. Right in the low slot. How did he stop that one? Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Sharon Kovac has won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Sends a pass over. Takes it to the front. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Calgary's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. The Red Wings win the face-off at center. Quick feed to Kopp. And he loses control of the puck. Up the neutral zone now. Dishes it off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Talbot. Here's a short pass to Edvinsson. And he moves it up to Kane. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Stones him on the one-timer. They opt to play the puck instead here. Take it along the wall by Hall. Takes it in front. Detroit's got it near the point. From the slot, wrist shot. Denies him. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. The Red Wings take possession here in the open ice. Tarasenko's got it to the side. Chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Here's a blast. And that carries off a stick. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
With a one-goal lead, the PK unit steps onto the ice, and they got to embrace the pressure of this moment and get in those shooting lanes. Everything matters right now.
The power play. back to work.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage.
Let's go! They've tied it! They have tied it up here with a big...
Find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Pokes it away in his own end. Passes it over. Larkin's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Sends it over to Raymond. Moves it to Sider. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Anytime you're shorthanded, you're compromised, but this time it's even furthermore because the best PK is in the box. He had a shorty earlier in the game.
Calgary's won the face-off deep in their own end. Slides the puck across to Huberdeau. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Cuts to the paint. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking...
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
There's the hat-trick and yet a great Chapeau!
Yeah, Orange Chapeau is right there. That's all over the ice. They're going to have to flip them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Puck grab by Gustafson. Takes the feed. Detroit's got it against the boards. Tries to get the puck to Petrie. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, they certainly put the special in special teams tonight, Sean.
The power play was the difference tonight, James. I mean, they kept their feet moving, so they drew penalties, and that's exactly what you want to do. But you have to find a way to capitalize, and they made some slight adjustments which enabled them to take the puck to the net, and it showed.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Motown. We are in Detroit, Michigan for EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and the Red Wings are ready to roll. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck in this opening faceoff. The Red Wings start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Handles the pass. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, what a save in front.
Talbot's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Scores on the one-timer. The Blues were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
And that goes off a body. taken by Krug. Holloway's got it on the offensive end. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. The Brinket's taking it from his own end. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. He got all of that one.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Monster save by Talbot.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Shakes off the coverage. And he loses control here. Picked up along the boards by Cup. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Breakaway! And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads the penalty shot.
Makes the stop under pressure. St. Louis really came to play tonight. They have put a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the first. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now it's to Sundqvist. On the attack along the boards. Oh, that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Good stand-up hit on the play. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Swap up. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Sider. Raymond's got the puck now in his own end. And he passes it up ahead to Tarasenko. And the puck departs the zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Stones him on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Red Wings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And the power play pays off as we are back even in this one.
Well, this was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James, and make them vulnerable, and they capitalize. The game has so many swings of momentum, and you always look to your leadership to make a difference, and that's exactly what he does when he puts this goal on. He's contagious. He's infectious when it comes to energy, and there's another example.
St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Toropchenko's the victim of a hook penalty coming up. Let's get the call here.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Detroit's won the draw. Quick pass to Sider. And he slides it quickly to Smith. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Sherratt. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Got pinned up against the wall, trying to squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better quick speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
The Blues are being called for tripping. Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Quick feed to Rasmussen. A chance in front. They score! Detroit's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike. Now they've got the goal threat, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Nice speed from the left side up the middle. And it's a quick pass to Sherratt. Kopp's going to play it against the half wall. Grabbed along the board by Sider. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Slides the pass over to Walker. Here they come on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Sider. Sidesteps the check. The Red Wings have it from their own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Taken along the wall by DeBrincat. Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one! Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Sends it in front! He scores! What a goal! Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Detroit's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick feed to Raymond. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club tonight, you can get it.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. See who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
St. Louis will need to control the puck much better in the second period than they did in the first if they want to be successful. I mean, yeah, it's a tie game.
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. St. Louis leads by 1. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Avoids the poke check. Avoids the defender. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Blues carry it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Kane. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Picked up along the boards by Kyrou. Quick feed down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by DeBrincat. And now he moves it quickly to Hall. The Red Wings played along the wing. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. The Blues will play it in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Big time defensive play.
Detroit's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Blues are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Directs it on over to Kane. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Drives to the paint. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
St. Louis gives themselves even more breathing room now, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, they can certainly take a breath, but not too much of one, because if their opponent can get one, they will be within striking distance. This is why this is a tough
Vladimir Tarasenko. The Red Wings needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
From point blank, puts it off the post.
The Blues recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Great forecheck by Sider. Slides the puck across to Broberg. The Blues gain control of the puck. Thomas takes the puck. Here they come on the rush. Big play inside the defensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Cutting to the front of the net. And he takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Rasmussen. shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big time stop there. Swings the iron.
Detroit's been working hard, and they're still in a game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
He scores! St. Louis doubles their lead to 2 goals here now in the back half of the second.
Well, yeah, and there hasn't been any gaps in their performance. No lulls as well. I mean, they dominated in terms of possession, and you can see just by the scoreboard alone that they have found a way to find the back of the net.
Here's a shot. Wrist one in front. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Maintains control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Holloway. Into the corner now. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Talbot.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away.
Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Blues come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. In the final moments of this period, no shortage of offense on display tonight on the ice. It's a 5-3 game. Moves it to Krug. Now a quick pass to Walker. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Too much traffic in the lane. Point shot. And good time taking away, and he comes up big. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins...
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Well, let's see what this third period can offer at what has been a score fest thus far. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Red Wings, coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
The Blues slide the puck near the point. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Kane's got the puck. Detroit's got the puck in the corner. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes the puck at the point. A chance up front. Oh, and he keeps it here. That's off a stick. Quick pass to Broberg. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Slides it across to Shen. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Pushes it across to Larkin. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play.
Binnington's got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have a lead. It certainly hasn't been for his effort.
Let's go! Right third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Quick feed to Larkin. And some good footwork to kick it away. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And he takes the feed. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Slides it across. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Detroit's got it along the wall. Great stop by Bennington. Tries to get the puck over to Parayko. Unable to reach that one. Parayko's got the puck in his own zone.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible.
It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Sends it quickly to Shen. He's got a step. Here's the chance. Takes the puck. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Berggren. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Tremendous hip check on the play. Puts the puck away. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Here's the pass. With the stop. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Kairu's lugging the puck. On a good textbook hit there. Moves the puck across to Sider. And he slides it quickly to Comper. Moves into the slot. Puck picked up by Berggren. Huge stop with the one-timer. Here's a short pass from Neighbors. Puck grab by Broberg. Taken by Thomas. Great defensive effort with the stick. And it's a quick pass to Kane. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Red Wings continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. Puck is dropped and play resumes. With possession along the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Centering feed! Scores! What a finish on the play! The Red Wings are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Puck scooped up by Gustafsson. Handles that one. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Petrie. Slides the puck over. Feeds it over. Sends the pass over. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Takes a shot. Denies him in close.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Scores! The captain delivers! And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. The Blues were outshot in this one, but you know what they weren't? They weren't outscored, Cheryl.
And they come away with the win, and that's all that matters, James. But when they did put it to the net, they found a way to get it in there. And I'm telling you, it's about just...
Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Flames have won the draw, and we are now underway. Huge steal in his own end. The Flames have it in the offensive zone. Moves it to Huberdeau. Back to the point it goes. Quick shot! Big time stop by Binnington.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here. Folks called for tripping. He's off to the box. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Poked away at center by Weegar. Along the half wall with the puck. And it's kicked away. The Flames have it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Frost. Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Great use of the stick at center by Huberdeau. The Flames look to start the transition game. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Great heads-up play with the stick by Anderson.
Folks, almost back on the ice.
The Blues get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Quick pass to Pospisil. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. No room for that one to get through. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Dishes it off. Oh, how did he stop that with the one-timer? Moves the puck over to Holloway. Centering feed. Another pass. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. And that's off target as it hits a body. to Broberg. The Blues have it now. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, hit on the play. Moving into the attacking zone. Solid check to slow him down. St. Louis on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Leddy. Grabs the puck in the corner. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Nice zone entry from the right side. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And that pass is redirected. St. Louis has the puck. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Look at this rush. Incomplete pass and the rush breaks down. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Poked away in the defensive end. Fires it. Scores! On the timer up.
Well, he set up with a perfect pass, but his lost team coverage gets all of that one. What a great transfer and executes with a beauty.
Frost's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Series got it along the wing. Pass back to the point. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a short pass to Miraminov. Frost's carrying it ahead. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Passes it over. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. Puck picked up by Bean. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Looking for space inside the D zone. Suter's got it across the line. Slides it across. Great reach with the stick by Walker. Here's a chance. Fires it. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Feeds it over. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Taken by Torchenko. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Here we go. They've started playing the second period, and it's still anyone's game. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis needs to dig deep in the second period to change the outcome. It's a tie game, but they've had the minority of shots in the...
All alone! Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Line change, hurry!
The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Carries it in. Grabs control of it at the point. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Feeds it to Broberg. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. What a steal in his own end. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Here they are on the attack. Shot! Nice stop by Binnington. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Dishes it off. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Here's a backhander. Big save in front. Bumped off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kessel. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Moves it to Sharangovich. One-on-one with the goaltender. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Sensational stop by Wolf.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
More than half the period left to play. The Blues have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. And that's broken up. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Ball's got it against the boards. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Sundqvist gained the line and on the attack. Look at this. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. The Flames gain possession. Picked off in the offensive end. And he takes the dish. Goes right to the crease. Big time stop.
Wolf dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Calgary's playing it from the side. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Does it again with the stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
And that's intercepted by Kadri. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Moves with the puck in the corner. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect. And now he moves it quickly to Walker. Makes the move in front. Fantastic save. Walker's got it to the side. And that's a smart heads-up play by Frost. They go on the attack through center. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sends it across. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Oh, what a move. Feeds the puck across to Zary. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Picked up along the wall by Frost. Oh, and they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Here's a shot. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Flames are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. It's 2-1. Thomas wins the faceoff in the offensive zone.
O-zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Shot denies him.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Still has possession. Sneaks by the poke check. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Taken along the wall by Thomas. Look at this, 2-on-1. Return feed. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Puck grab by Coronado. Great reach with the poke check. Takes the return feed. Uses the force on that hit. Great read with the stick. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Here they come on the attack. Soaring in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Flames have the equalizer they were searching for. Now we've got a new game.
This is why the fans pay the money to see games like this. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's back and forth hockey, and it's going to wind down
neutral zone. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And that's intercepted by Sharagovich. Slides the puck over to Barabee. The Flames looking against the half wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Slides it to Shen. Moves by the check. And he's got that one. Passes the puck over to Pospisil. Referee signaling for a delayed penalty. Looks like they caught that slash. Joseph's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what...
Off the bar will play on! It was that close! The Blues trying to gain a step. He's in, all alone! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room. Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you...
Put the special teams, they take the lead!
And often with our special teams, James, something can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
Puck picked up by Pospisil. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Bennington. Takes a shot. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where the puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
Calgary's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Flames carried along the wall. Picked up by Shen. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Wolf. Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Pospisil. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kessel. Off a stick and they can't connect. Referee's hand goes up in the... Scores! And I guess they will need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call. It almost looks as that defensive structure collapses, and really when they take advantage.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Flames have it now. Looks to make a play over to Huberdeau. Passes it over. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind and he's going to be the foundation tonight.
The Flames have it from their own end. Calgary's got it along the wall. Taken by Leddy. Inside of the final minute here in the third. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pahal. Huberdeau's got the puck in his own zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Picked up along the boards by Tucker. Feeds the puck over to Leddy. And here's the pass to Sundqvist. Nice poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Backlund. Quick feed to Huberdeau. And now it's grabbed by Backlund. Fires it on net. And that goes off course off a body. Now a quick pass to Borduc. Picked off by Huberdeau. Calgary's looking to break out. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And that'll do it for ringside here. The Blues look absolutely shell-shocked after that third period meltdown.
They're also deflated, James, but you have to give some credit to the opponent. They came firing.
seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Flames kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Oh, what a save in front!
Talbot's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot. It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring to
He
it.
scores! The D-Boss, Dylan Larkin! Detroit's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies him, he got all of it. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Frost. Grabbed in the open ice by Coleman. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Raymond's got it in the corner. Moves it to Sider. Blocked in traffic. Trying to gain a step. He's in! Oh, great defensive effort! Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with the turnover. Puck grab by Farabee. Oh, what a stop by Talbot. Battle along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Oh, a clutch save. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. First block. And they've got it in their own end here. And looking at they finally get it out. And here they go in transition. Moves it quickly over to Hall. Excellent stick work on the play. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Kane. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Into the offensive end now. Quick feed to Rasmussen. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Red Wings have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Frost's won the draw at center. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Slides it across. Oh, that's a huge stop by Talbot.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Takes the feed. Feeds it over. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Red Wings just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a feed in front. Shot! The Flames will play it in their own end. Get a little physical there with that collision. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes that pass back to the point. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and then net one more. They'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Backlund's won possession. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Centering feed. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front.
Trot's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Tonight with a one-timer save. Wow! Puck scooped up by Sider. And now he passes it to Larkin. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Here's a short pass to Sherratt. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Calgary's still down by 2 goals in this one. Detroit's won the faceoff at center. Petrie's lugging the puck. Oh, and he tracks it. They score! this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Bean. Calgary's on the attack. Moves it to Weegar. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. The Flames gain control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Pospisil. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Calgary's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. If they can trust the process and continue those habits, they'll get back in the game.
Moves it quickly over to Sider. Dishes it off. Nice save from point-blank range. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Quick pass to Coleman. The Flames played along the boards. And he makes the save with ease. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it over. They've got a 2-on-1. A pass. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Passes on over to Paul. Feeds the puck to Pospisil. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sharangovich. Pospisil's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, he goes between the legs. Here comes the sentence.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Detroit's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Handles the puck. Centering pass in front. Dishes it off again here. Great defensive play to trying to shake the defender. Stones him on the breakaway. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And now it's over to Smith. The Red Wings take it along the wall. The Flames look to start the transition game. In all alone! And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
And the officials didn't like that, and quite frankly, you can't do that in hockey. The Flames have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. DeBrinket's got it in the defensive end. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Monster blocker stopped by Wolf. Moves the puck. Nice dish from the left wing. Passes it over. And that's poked away by Mantha. Levels him with the hit. Kane's got it in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Nearing the point. Here's a blast. Oh, it stays out. Got a piece of that one. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Sharangovich has won it off the faceoff. Calgary's moving it along the wing. Takes a shot, and that's broken up. And he slides it quickly to Comfort. Oh, look at the pass. Easy pass save made by Wolf. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Detroit's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Paul. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, what an insane stop by Wolf.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Lomberg's one-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Tosses it on to Frost. And now he angles it across to Huberdeau. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Here in the late going to the frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Taken by Dean. Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Calgary's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
Down the right side and into the zone. Sends it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
The Red Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Receives the pass. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage.
It's stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. The Red Wings win that offensive zone face-off. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Dished on over to Tarasenko. Quick feed to Larkin. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Picks off the pass. Here's a short pass to Larkin. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Tarasenko stick handling in his own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Raymond. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Great reach with the poke check by Weegar. Pass across to Pospisil. Quick shot, and he comes up with it. Battle along the boards. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Edvinsson. And now he passes up to Kane. Wrists one. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
And it's a quick pass to Kopp. Shot! And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Back Backlund's crossed the line and gained the zone. Takes it into the slot. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Frost's won it. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Moves it to Sari. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Here's a shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. The Flames going to work on offense. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Flames have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Jabs the puck away. Stopped with ease. Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. Oh, and another big stop. Talbot's got it and will head on for the whistle.
Where he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flames are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Off the draw, they take possession. Tarasenko's got the puck through the neutral zone. Sends the pass down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Sends a pass over. Tarasenko swooping in on the attack. Pulls it to the middle. Off the pipe.
Well, after that bone-crushing hit, he is really laboring. You can tell that he was slow to get up, and now he's struggling to get to the bench.
Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Late goings of this period. Calgary's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. Copp's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that shot dies in traffic. Makes the glove stop. Hammers them into the boards. Picked up along the wall by Kane. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Answered the call on that play. Quick pass to Sharangovich. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Paints it over. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming down.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row to get their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Oh, what a stop by Talbot.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Dishes it to Miromenov. Handles the pass. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Pass right back. Here's an odd-man rush. That one's tipped. Stars! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
And he turned that one aside. And now he moves it quickly to Smith. Feeds the puck to Watson. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. Slides the puck ahead to Sharangovich. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. The Flames will play from the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Miromenov. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, there's not much runway left here, and now you're short-handed, James, but you got to be aggressive, you got to press, you got to go for it, because guess what? The time is running out.
Calgary's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl.